LB, first of all, LB, I ain't late, as always. I'm early. I'm actually right on time because I said 4:15. I don't think I need my headphones today because ain't nobody on the show but me. Ain't nobody on the show with me today, so I don't need my headphones because I can hear me. Can y'all hear me well? Pat, you already know, always. I'm always doing something before the show, man. Y'all know how my life be, man. I be here and there, I be at the gym, I be everywhere. I don't even supposed to be on right now. I'm only on per request from somebody on Twitter. That's the only reason why I'm here, because they was like, hey man, shoot, how you feel about that stuff, man? So I was like, well, hold on, y'all. I gotta do this. Or y'all know I gotta do this. Wait a minute. What's the name? That's what I'm looking for. How's that? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, real quick. This is actually a RaesTake QuickTake. I'm not actually here. Even though I'm here, I'm not actually here. I'm only here because somebody asked a question, and I felt that I would respond to that. So who all is in here with me though? Brother Will. This is usually what I be telling y'all folks. If you on right now and you in here with me right now, don't get you fired for being in here with me right now. And we're gonna talk about that in the business, but don't you get fired for being here. Don't you do that. Zeeson, what's going on? Russell, what's going on? Mad scientist, you like that, huh? What's going on? Isaiah, well, yeah, they always kind of have. Look here. Let me make sure this, let me put this out there first and foremost. Yannick, what's going on, brother? Man, what it do? I ain't trying. Motion sickness, what's up? Let me put this out there real fast. LB, what's going on, baby? I don't have a problem with them people. I've been saying it for the longest. I don't have a problem with them people. Them people do what they do. I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? What I do and what they do, it kind of the same thing, but it ain't the same thing. I don't. I ain't got no problem with them people. I don't know why them people even come. Well, I do know why they got a problem. But I'm just saying, like y'all seen the same thing I seen. I woke up to it this morning. I woke up, folks were like, man, why you see them folks call you stupid? I was like, what? Who that? I ain't the first time somebody called me stupid. Who said it this time? What is up? I was like, okay, what else is new? Like, you know how many times I get called stupid? And then it was like, no, look at this. They showing the video. I was like, damn. Them boy, look. Hey, so I know y'all watching. Hey guys, we should do a show together. We should do like Drake and Kanye and like kind of like collab and get it over with. You know what I'm saying? I see you got some of my merch too. I give y'all some of this new Blu-ray, so y'all could wear that like on the show. That would be pretty cool though. If you wore like my brand on your show, that'd be pretty cool. I'm trying to help y'all out. I can tell you now. I can promise you now. You doing that was pretty. That was pretty clever. I did it because what it made me do. I retweeted it and put it on my Twitter. So y'all got views now. Y'all got more views you would have had. So in essence, you're welcome. You're welcome. I love y'all. I love y'all. It's the reason why I only follow y'all. It's the reason why I don't follow nobody with y'all. But anyway, I can't talk too much. My lawyer said I can't really talk too much about that. All right, so listen, y'all. It's why we here for real though. So in case you didn't know, the USOC, the United States Olympic Committee, they cut the funding to that beautiful place you see on my thing that's up right now. They cut the funding to that. And I, for one, was like, when they first did it last week, I was like, good. Like, good. And then, of course, you know, some people on Twitter going back and forth with me. It was like, well, Ray, you know, people train there and this and that. I'm like, yeah, I understand all that. Brother Cobb, what's going on? I said, yeah, man, I understand all that. People train out there and stuff like that. But at the real time, man, look, let's just talk about it. All right. Let's just lay it out on the line why I agreed and I would have been shut that mother trucker down. Okay. Now, here's what happens at the USOC Olympic Training Village out in Chula Vista and all the rest of them, right? These are glorious training centers. You should look them up. Like, look it up. Just type in, literally type in USOC Training Center, and you'll see them. They'll pop up on your Google, and you'll see how pretty they are and all those stuff. So the USOC cut the funding for the centers, right? Okay. Here's why some people had a problem with that. Some people had a problem with that because there are athletes that utilize those facilities. There are people like Will Clay. Will Clay's trained there, as people was making sure that everyone knew during this whole ordeal on Twitter. And it was like, Will Clay's out there, a whole bunch of other athletes out there. I said, you're right, but we still need to shut that shit down. It's like, oh yeah, Will, my boy, jump his ass off, shut it down. Like, oh my God. All of them, shut all of them down. Here's why, okay? In order for me to explain this to y'all the right way, I gotta give y'all a little insight on who Ray Edwards is. And then if I give you a little insight on who Ray Edwards is, it might make you understand why I say a lot of stuff and a lot of my decisions be like, I wouldn't do it that way. I wouldn't do it at all. Outside of my illustrious track and field career that I had, that was illustrious, I call it again illustrious. I'm gonna be 100 with y'all for a second. Can I do that? In order for me to make this show, this little quickie make sense, I got to give y'all some realness about Ray Edwards, okay? Ray Edwards, at this point in time, in case you didn't know, I own a gym called Olympic Fit. We've been open for April, May, June, July, 4, 12. We've been open for 16 months. And in those 16 months we've been open, we've done this. Typically in business, if you know anything about business, everybody always say, your first year of business, you usually go under. Our first year of business, we didn't go under at all. We actually tripled in sales in our first year. Even our bankers was like, damn, y'all killed it. I'm like, I know, Jack, I got a recipe. Not only did we not go under, we didn't have to take no loans out. Not a single one. Not a single one. Me and Jeremy Warner, we own that, okay? I had that idea for Olympic Fit back in 2016. All the equipment that you see in that gym, that shit was paid for in 2016. It's been sitting in storage. That's another story, okay? So I own that. I also own a music distribution company called The Voyagins. And what we do is we distribute music via everywhere. Like, we're just like Warner Brothers. Like, if you have music, my company will distribute it for you for a small fee, and it will be everywhere on every streaming site, you name it, we do it. All right. That's another thing I own. Okay. Oh, and shout out to John Newbanny, first of all, because all of these little companies I'm talking about, John Newbanny helped me start all of them. Anyway, so I also created an app, people. It's also researchable. Everything I always say is researchable. I just want y'all to know that. I also created an app called Go Cairo, okay? And I can't give you the details of this app because you should already know it if you know me. But anyway, I don't get too much into it. Now, why am I telling you? Oh, one more thing I did. We'll get into it later. Why am I telling y'all this stuff? I'm telling y'all this stuff because I see things from a nonstop business standpoint. I haven't received a paycheck from somebody that I work for, and I don't recall like ever. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put this out there to y'all. I gotta be 100. Y'all can understand this, okay? Back when I was running track, this gonna be a bomb. I'm gonna finally drop, and I ain't dropping this for no kudos and nothing like that. It gonna all make sense when I put this whole thing together. About in the middle parts, when I went really running fast, I say realistically, and a lot of folks know what I'm about to say is for real. Over half of my track career, I sold dope. I'm not ashamed to say it. I've changed my life around now. I don't do nothing like that now. You know what I'm saying? That was years ago, but I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. Half my track and field career, I sold dope. All right. No, I didn't say nothing hard. I went out there with no crack, no ice, and nothing like that. You know, I might have moved, a pound or two, 3 or 4, 50 maybe, but whatever. All right. I don't do that no more. Now, why though? Why? 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 And then it's gonna all just stay with me. Stay with me. It's gonna all come full circle. Why would Ray Edwards, and at the point in time when I was selling dope, I was ranked in the top 10 in the world. I'm being honest, like I'm being 100. If I love my show, like I always tell my story just so I can explain my story. I was ranked in the top 10 in the world. I had PRs of 10 flat and 20.17. What the hell? What would I need to be doing that for, people? Why would I need to be doing that? Well, I'll tell y'all why I need to be doing that. Because there was no other way for me to even have a career in track and field. All right? Stay with this whole story. I'm going to give y'all his realness. If I had not did that, you would have not seen me running. You would have not. If I hadn't been out there selling a little bit of weed, I'm being 100 with y'all. If I hadn't been out there selling a little bit of weed, I would have not had a track career. Because me doing that allowed me to do the things that I need to get done on the track. Meaning, I have to go see a chiropractor. Nike has cut my contract. I don't have any money. But I gotta run. I have to eat right. I have to get supplements. I have to go see. I cannot stop doing anything I was doing when Nike had me on contract. So when they dropped me, I had no choice. I wasn't doing it to be cool. I was doing it so that I could actually still be in front of y'all today talking about track and field. Okay? Because I understood something then. You are not going to make it on a top level if you can't get track and field all your time. You're not. You're not. You can't go out there and race the world's best. You can't go out here and race the world's greatest if you can't be like the world's greatest. If you can't spend money on your nutrition, if you can't spend money on getting your body worked on, they ain't sending you no gear, so now you got to go buy your own gear. Do you know how expensive it is to be a track and field athlete? Now you got to pay to go to the track meets. Why? Because ain't nobody bringing you there. Ray Edwards was at all them track meets because Ray Edwards paid for his own track meets. It costs a lot of money to be a track and field professional. Keep that word in mind. It costs a lot of money to be a track and field professional. So when I was doing that, I was doing it because it wasn't like I looked at it for doing it long term. I literally saw an opportunity. One of my friends, he told me, like, well, you know what I'm saying? I saw an opportunity on how I could continue to chase my dream, which was being a track and field athlete. And the only way I could do it was this way. Because if I go get this job, this real job, there's no way on God's green earth, where I've been there before, they just took my contract. There's no way on God's green earth you are going to be able to hold down a 9-to-5 job. Look at Mary Beth, look at a whole lot of other athletes. You're not going to be able to hold down a 9-to-5 and beat people who ain't got a 9-to-5. It's not happening. Like, it's literally asinine to think that you can go have a regular job, regulation job, right? And go to practice. And you ain't even got enough money to really afford to get none of your stuff done. And you finna go race these people who have all of that. Like, they finna go, everything that you ain't got, they finna go, they got all that. And they don't ever go to work neither. Their bodies is fresh. Okay, I'm a little smarter than that. I'm not finna be washed away. And I'm talking about, this is 2006. This is like the middle of my career. I ain't talking about like 13, 14. I ain't talking about then, y'all. I'm talking about then, 2006. I can tell you exactly what it was, 2006 to 2012, Jack. But anyway, so back to what I'm saying. You can't do it, all right? My desire was to keep running. So all right, forget it. This is what I'm gonna do. This is how I'm gonna pay my way. And soon as I got my way back, soon as I got my contract, soon as I got with Nigeria and everybody, I left it alone. All right. That's my story. I ain't telling nobody to do that. But the reason why I'm telling y'all that is like, why does Ray Edwards have to go to that extent to continue to run track? Why does he have to go to that extent? Okay. Now, put all that together. I done did that. I don't open the gym. I'll be honest with you, I don't start like 5 different businesses, but I'm just giving y'all the ones that's prominent. I don't partner with different companies. I partner with different clothing companies. Y'all having the slightest idea. This RaesTake stuff, I love it. I do it because it's my getaway. But the businessman in me, like I'm gonna tell y'all, that boy sits down with millionaires and billionaires on a weekly basis, making 10, 15-year plans. All right. So now, put all that together. Put all that together. So when you're asking the question of should the USOC shut down the facility, I'm going to say yes. Why? For every reason I just told y'all. For every reason I just told y'all. Wait a minute. We got a USOC Olympic Training Center. We got 3 or 4 of them. Then why Ray ain't up here training in this center then? Why is Ray down there? You know, and Ray's a top athlete. Ray's in the top 10. He had a bad season 2006, and he's been on the world team. Why is he not here? Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm one of the top athletes, but I'm not at the center. I'm one of the top athletes in America, but I'm not training in this top American center. All right. The USOC funds these centers. Okay. The reason why I gave y'all them stories, even with me telling y'all about my gym, is because I know what it costs to run a small one. Like, Olympic Fit ain't but 1,600 square feet. I know what that costs to run that. Trust me. They got a whole facility, Jack, that is not being utilized. So guess what? Oh, hell yeah, I'll shut that down. Why? Okay, because from the athlete side of me, is saying, bro, when I needed the center as an athlete, I didn't even get to use the damn center. When I wish I could have been there and had good coaches there and not have to be out in the street doing what I was doing. I'd love to have been at an Olympic training center and having everything I needed right there. Why wasn't I there? We'll get into that later. All right. So as an athlete, y'all shut it down. It ain't benefit me none when I needed it. And then the one time y'all did bring me up there, you damn near made me pay for it. Like, wait a minute, hold on, this ain't adding up. This ain't adding up. So I done got hurt at the World Championships. I just finished 3rd in the 100. You gonna bring me to the center? You gonna bring me to Indy? But then you gonna tell me I still gotta pay for it under my insurance? That don't add up. Like I'm confused, and I got the money because I just made a team. So what does this do for the other athletes? I'm confused now. Shut the center down. That's what I'm thinking as an athlete. Now, as a businessman, here's what I'm saying. Shut it down. Why? You're not generating any profit off of any of those buildings. That's why I said, yeah, shut the UFC, shut all of it down. That's the first smart thing y'all done did. The first smart thing y'all did was shut down them centers. Why? It's a waste of money. You got millions of dollars that you've been throwing away for years. You know where those millions of dollars have been going? Those millions of dollars have been going into the pockets of the people that run those centers. Are they athletes? Nope. Those millions of dollars have been going into the pockets of the coaches at those centers. Are they your top coaches? Nope. So what the hell the money going? What was the money for? Every year y'all sitting up throwing out millions and millions and millions of dollars into these training centers for what? And all the world can name is one athlete, Will Clay, who's gotten a medal. In all this time, in all this hoopla about these centers, you can only name one athlete that's a medalist that's used these? No, shut it down. That's the first smart thing y'all did. Now, here's what happens now. Okay, where does the money go now? Where's the money go now? Because now the smartest thing you did was shut it down because we wouldn't use it. Let me explain something to y'all about these Olympic training centers. Don't none of your top athletes, okay, like so I will play. Don't none of your top athletes train there. They train in Florida. They train in Texas. They train in California with none of the people at that center because your best coaches aren't even at those centers. Think about it again. Your best track and field coaches ain't even at the USOC centers. So what top athlete gonna want to go there anyway? So what they do is they build a center and then they hire a bunch of people who are certified. They hire a bunch of students who went to school for kinesiology. they hire a bunch of PE teachers and they fill the centers up with those people. And then they go hire a CEO or somebody to run it who ain't never ran track. So they putting money in the pockets of a bunch of people who just came from college who ain't never did shit with, who ain't never did nothing with the sport. They getting paid. You got another college person who done went and got a business degree, they getting paid, but ain't none of your real athletes even there using the center. Shut it down. Shut it down. Why? We're not benefiting from it. By we, I mean the athletes. The athletes ain't benefiting from it at all. So shut it down. Okay, so now if you shut it down, watch this. Now from a business standpoint, I can sit back and look at it and be like this right here. If I'm the athletes, if I'm anybody, I can sit back and be like, okay, so I ain't just completely dumb. I think I want to come to that annual meeting that y'all got in December. If I'm the athletes, and I'm thinking business minded, I'm like, I think I'm gonna come to that meeting y'all got. But why? Well, I'll tell you why. You shut down funding for 3 centers. Where's that money now going? We need to know that now then. It's cool, you shut it down. Kudos. Now where's that money going? Because you shut it down, but the centers was built to help us athletes. Oh, when I was an athlete, but them now. If these centers were built to help us be better athletes, how about you just take that money and give it to us then and help us be better athletes? That's my whole thing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, no, that's the whole reason why I'm doing this quick take. No, how about you shut down? Perfect. You have millions back in your budget now. Millions. Okay, so since you got all these millions, let's just make sure the money goes where you were trying to put it the first time. You was trying to put the money in helping us be better. That's why you built these centers. They didn't work. How about you just give us the money and then allow us to go pay whoever we want to pay and create our own center, which is if I want to train in Dallas, Texas, I want to hire me a coach, I can. Why? I'm getting a stipend from USOC. Now, why am I getting a stipend? I'm getting a stipend because I was in the top 32 this season, meaning I competed at the USA National Championships, meaning I qualified to be there. So guess what? All those millions y'all just saved up, how about y'all spread that amongst the top 32 in every sport? That's why I said shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Because if you can spread that money out, all that money you just got back. If you can take that money and you can do the right thing with it, you wouldn't have so many athletes complaining about unsigned or when they come on RaesTake, they telling y'all they stories of how they work 2 or 3 jobs. They telling y'all they stories of how I slept in cars. Okay, well, if you hearing this and you got a whole center, you don't shut that center down, that's where your money needs to go now. Because now you ain't got athletes you ain't got to hear those stories from athletes. You ain't got to hear people like Ray Edwards at 41 come on and confess that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, when I was 26, I was selling weed to make sure I could run track. like that should never be a situation to where it's like, I got to fund what I really like to do. So, I mean, y'all don't understand. I'm gonna be 100. It's the 100 show. Man, there's people out there on poles just to get money to go to track meets right now. I'm not voicing y'all. I'm being 100. It's athletes on poles just to get money to go to a track meet. Not because it's what they want. It's a lot of stuff. All athletes ain't just working a legitimate 9 to 5 to try and fund themselves. Some of these people is out here having to find a way to fund themselves. And it's sad because they finding ways to fund themselves the wrong way to pay for something they really love to do. That should be paying them. Like, seriously, like, yeah, shut them centers down, man. Spread that money out to the athletes. I'm being 100. Like, folks is taking what I used to call it. I said, man, look here. This is how I know I love track and field. I'm taking penitentiary chances to go run and race somebody. Like, literally, call it what it is. Like, I'm taking penitentiary chances to go race somebody. That's a different type of love for a sport. First of all, for a sport that don't love you back the same. So when I'm saying here, like when he asked me on that, I was like, yeah, I give you my take on shut them down. I don't know if you're gonna like everything I'm about to say, but I'm gonna give you my take, and I'm gonna be 100 like I always be 100. Yeah, you don't shut it down. I get that money to them folks. Get it them. Get it them. Don't try and keep it. Don't try and do nothing else with it. Get that money to the athletes. And you can't say you ain't got no money now. You can't say it. Why? We know you shut them down. So if you shut the whole centers down, you got extra bread. You got extra bread. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm saying this for a reason. Y'all know I was at, some of y'all might don't know this, but I was at the last USA Track and Field meeting down in Orlando. I sat in on all them folks meeting. Man, there's some coaches down there that was saying some real stuff. That was like, why the hell y'all putting, they looking at the budget sheet and like, why the hell y'all putting $10 million behind high performance when none of the athletes who got none of the athletes who just got a medal at Tokyo uses this high performance. Why do you even have a $10 million budget for that? So my business mind is sitting here saying, oh, cut that out then. Give us that 10 million there. We can take this 10 million from this high performance that don't nobody use, get that 10 million to the coaches, and then this 100 million we spend on these centers to bring athletes in that don't even use it. How about we take that 100 million and get that 100 million to the athletes? Problem solved. Like, problem solved. Problem solved. Literally. It's too easy. What I mean by too easy is like, that's why I started telling y'all everything about how my brain works when it comes to business and money. It's too easy. It's literally too easy unless you don't want people to eat. That's even easier. I'm gonna say it again. It's too easy to help people eat unless you don't want them to eat, especially if you're holding the pie. You holding the pie, and these people are starving. Take a sip on that one. Me. You holding the pie, and these people are starving, and they telling you every day they starving. Yes, I'm very, 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 very on board. Shut down that facility and shut down all of them. And it's okay. It's okay. So I didn't come on here to give y'all a show. I came on here because somebody asked a question, and they asked would I do a video for them. I said, yes, I will. I said, the only way I'm going to have to do this video is my time to be real. My time to be 100. My whole soliloquy of everything I did and everything I do is to explain to y'all, yes, they are effing up. I guess I could say that. Can I say that? Can I say that? Okay, yeah. They are messing up with the money. And hopefully they figured it out, and that's why they shut down the centers. And they like, we're going to shut it down because this is a waste of money, and we're going to put it somewhere else. That's it. That's it. That's all I can tell y'all. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. To the guy that wanted me to do my take on it. I'm very okay with that. I'm very okay with that. I don't think we need those centers at all. I've never thought we needed them. Ever. I've never thought we needed them. Even when I was running, I was like, bro, nobody use that shit, man. Nobody use that. And then they make you pay for it. But that's another story. and then y'all think it's free. It ain't even free. They make you pay to use it. But anyway, now, while I'm here, is there anything else I want to talk to y'all about? Cause I told you I just really want to do that video because somebody asked me, and people keep asking me how I feel about it. This is more of a video for like the people who are concerned with the USA Track and Field stuff, not like the sports side. Cause y'all know I know all of it. I'm hip to the game on both sides. You want to talk sports? You want to talk big? Which one you want to do? And I'm hip to both of them. So this is more towards that crowd and those people who wanted me to give my take on that. So. Okay, over here with y'all for a second. I'll make sure, because I ain't had nothing to talk about. So that's all I want to talk about was to answer that question. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel so I can keep doing this. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel so I can keep doing this. Thunder Juice. I would have to answer that with the worst look I've ever seen in my entire existence, and I've been alive for a long time, but the worst strike of luck I could have ever imagined. And at some point in time, you got to put the blame on our boy, our last president, DT. DT has made visas like, man, look here, them things, boy, stop. So the answer to that question, Odin had visa issues and he couldn't travel because the visas weren't moving fast enough for him to get down there safely and be able to leave safely. And the timing literally hit, boom, at the wrong time. It literally hit the wrong time. And it's one of the saddest things because I know how prepared that dude was. Like, I mean, I trained him. That's why I say I know how prepared he was. I know how prepared he was. So I know it killed him. It killed him. It's one of those things where, like, to me, it's gonna be one of the biggest mental tough things. Odin, he's been through a lot, but I think this is gonna be the biggest one because he was actually ready. Like, when nothing wrong, when no injuries, when no nothing, like, mind was there, body was there. He was actually ready to run. And then, you know, that's God for you. Gotta wait your time, I guess. Yeah, I seen that question pop up over there, so I just figured I'd attack that and I'd go at that. What else y'all talking about over here? Hey. Yeah, Trump, JR. He made it very hard for anybody who's not an American citizen. Yo, mess up one time on your paperwork, Jack, and you get back in the back of the line. Go to the back of the line. It was just a period. I forgot to put a period. Go to the back of the line and then put your period on the form. That's gonna cost me 8 more months. You have thought about that before you filled it out. Like, if anybody like in the chat that's foreign and know anything about these visas and how this shit going right now, you know I ain't lying. If you mess up on it, first of all, getting one is hell. And if you mess up on it and don't do it right, oh, you can get in back of the line, Jack. You get in back of the line. And when I tell y'all, it literally, boy, when I say heartbroken, man. So yeah, that's the story. What happened to Odin? He'll be ready next year, though. He'll be ready next year. It's how y'all know I was ready to do a show. I'm over here, my work desk. I'm supposed to be getting ready to do some work. I have my notes out and everything. I got some stuff I got to get done, but I really wanted to touch on that because it really was on my heart. So, yeah, it's just been a crazy day on track and field side, I guess. Matthew, I was talking about Odin's scheme. I was talking about Odin's scheme, Matthew. Yeah. So, yeah, that's definitely a tough one. Definitely a tough one. I'm just reading y'all now. What is it? Check. Like, what's up? What is it? Bat phone been booming. All right, y'all. I don't feel like I gotta go into any further detail with that topic. So yeah, that's how I feel. Shut it down, as you already done, and get them folks the money. Okay, before I get off here, because I really do got work to do. I really do got work to do. I don't know if you saw my tweet, but I did get relay information. I know that's all y'all care about, because I kind of said it over there too. DK Cummins, we need to make track bigger in the USA than Europe. Proposition. Nope. Rule 40 says it's impossible. Hey, you know what? I want y'all to start doing this. When I be saying stuff like this, take your notes. Hey, take your notes. Write it down and go to Google. And then just be like, what is Rule 40 Team USA? Just do stuff like that. Just ask Google. All the stuff you're talking about, you can read it. So the answer to your question is American track and field cannot. It's literally, can I say this right? Phone down for a minute. I feel like I can say this right. It is literally impossible for American track and field to ever see the highlights of anything like Europe. It is literally impossible. And it's weird that I'm having to say literally impossible. But if you go read Rule 40 and how it extends, not just on Olympic year, it's impossible. I found it. Well, actually, I didn't find it. Somebody sent it to me. But then I was like, there it is. And that's slavery. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to use that word. I'm going to use a different one. I'm going to say monopoly. How about that? I won't say slavery. I'll say, oh, it's real close to it, though. But I won't use that one. I'll say Rule 40 makes it a monopoly, Jack, which means with this monopoly in place, track and field is going to remain broke. Like that's just. So this is what I found out, people. I'm glad you asked. You probably didn't ask, but I'm telling you anyway. I told you to Google it, but I'm gonna tell you. So what I found out is, is, if a company, let's just say, find me somebody. Let me see. I got anything. Let me see if I can. Here's a good one. PlayStation. PlayStation has a lot of money. They got a whole lot of bread. Ooh, y'all know how much bread they got. PlayStation been getting bread since Madden been Madden. Rest in peace, Madden. Do you know how much bread PlayStation is worth? I don't know. Let's find out. It's an educational show. It just turned to an educational money show today. Let's just see how much PlayStation is worth. PlayStation net worth. Let's do that. Okay. Let's just see what they got on here. I'm just curious. No, I want the whole net worth. There we go. Ain't that much. Dang, it'd have been a lot more than I thought it was. 4 billion ain't a lot. But anyway, let's get back to it. PlayStation. Here's something that PlayStation cannot do with Team USA, or pretty much if you run, period, actually, like in America. PlayStation cannot give you any money, even if they wanted to. Even if PlayStation called you and said, hey, you run track. We saw you on TV. We're going to give you $5 million. You know what the athlete has to say? I'm sorry, PlayStation, but according to Rule 40, I can't take your $5 million. I'm going to say it again in case y'all missed that. Remote control too. God. We want to give you $8 million. Athlete. I'm sorry, PlayStation. I can't take your $8 million. Well, why can't you take our $8 million? Because Rule 40 PlayStation says that you have to be a sponsor of everybody. If you're not a sponsor of everybody, you can't be a sponsor of me. Well, what do you mean you have to sponsor everybody? Well, according to Rule 40 PlayStation, if you're not an actual Olympic sponsor, you know, like NBC or somebody, and you're not sponsoring everybody, you can't sponsor me, so I can't take any money from you. You would have to sponsor the entire USA track and field in order for me to take any money from you. I don't know if y'all caught all that, but let's go to another. We'll go to Apple. Apple got $1 trillion. We all know that. Apple got $1 trillion. Rest in peace, Steve Jobs. Anybody from that $1 trillion company come to an athlete and say, hey, we have $1 trillion. We're going to give you 100 million in free iPhones for life. You ain't ever gotta have an iPhone and gonna give 100 million. You know what the athlete got to say? According to Rule 40, I'm sorry, $1 trillion Apple, beautiful company who I keep giving money to every year for a new iPhone. I can't take your money, nor can I take your phone because according to Rule 40, you would have to do this for every athlete. And if you can't do it for every athlete, I can't take anything. Oh, and also you have to already be on the list. If you're not already on the list that is at the World Athletic Center, you can't give it to anybody, period. And if you want to be on the list, PlayStation, you have to submit your information and then it goes through process and it takes years for you to become a sponsor. So I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry, iPhone. I was on the phone with PlayStation earlier. I had to tell them the same thing. They wanted to sponsor me too, but they couldn't because I had explained to them about Rule 40 as well. So I'm sorry, I got y'all confused. iPhone, I can't take your money either. I know you saw me on TV and I know you heard my story, but Rule 40 says you got to give it to everybody. And in order for you to give it to everybody, you got to be a sponsor on this list. And they have a list and your name is not on this list. So since your name's on this list, I can't take it from you. Look up Rule 40. It's on damn Google. Type in Rule 40 USOC. You read shit for yourself. Like I be trying to give y'all the what they call it, the clip notes. I be trying to give y'all the clip notes and the USA Track and Field for Dummies stuff. But you can go research and read it yourself. I'm telling y'all, that's why these folks ain't get no money. Why these folks ain't get no money? So let's just say there was a company like Red Bull. Red Bull is on that list. So guess what Red Bull can do? Red Bull can sponsor track athletes. Hence why Lolo Jones had a Red Bull deal. Because Red Bull is on the list of companies that sponsor the USOC. Ooh. Ooh. And y'all mad at me for selling weed. y'all mad at me for selling, man, look, what? What I was doing? They leave you no choice. It's like literally like they leave you no choice. Like any avenue you can think to go and get money, you can't do. In America won't let you do that, Jack. America won't let you do that. Now here is why companies, and I'm still on the topic of why America won't get to be like Europe when it comes to money. If I own a company, well, I do own companies, but it just said like this right here. I'm PlayStation again. All right, we're gonna give you $8 million and PlayStations for life. All we need you to do is we just need you to go to a track meet. Go to a track meet. You'll actually do like 3 of them. And we just need you to put like PlayStation right here. And when you run the Diamond League, and we get $8 million. I got to talk it over with the USOC first and make sure that they'll allow me to do that. I have to make sure because if you're not on the sponsored list, they may not let me do that. So I have to talk to talk to the USOC. So I'll be back. Hey, USOC, no! I should have listened to Nick Simmons because he tried the same thing. They're not having it. They're not having it. They're not having it. They're not having it. So there's your answer, sir, to that question on when American ever. We can't get it there. We can't. Because again, if I'm a company and I'm going to give you some money, it's coming out of what budget? I don't know. Maybe my marketing budget. Let me help y'all out a little bit. I'm gonna get y'all a little more information. So when I was building my app, Go Cairo, me and my team had to do a whole lot of R&D. Okay, research and development. All right, we had to do a whole lot of R&D. So when I was doing R&D, I did R&D on one of the closest apps that was close to my app, which was Uber. I pretty much designed my app off Uber. So I learned the ins and outs of Uber. Don't even worry about it. Well, I can tell y'all everything you want to know about Uber. Uber the three. Don't worry about it. Uber, just stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Don't go nowhere. Okay. In 2000 and I know this will be factual in 2018. 2018, Uber spent $4 billion on marketing alone. Ooh, I'm gonna say it again. Uber spent over $4 billion in marketing. In case you don't know what Uber marketing is, it's more like, hey, wear a shirt that says Uber. They spend money on that. Hey, put this Uber commercial on. They spend money on that. Hey, put an Uber bumper sticker over there. They spend money on that. So what I'm trying to get to is this right here. Uber has $4 billion damn near every year they throw away on just marketing. Do you know what that could do for track and field athletes? And it's just the easiest. And when you think about Uber from a business standpoint, it's the easiest connection ever. Like, you know how many different commercials Uber could run with having track and field athletes? Jumping in and out of Ubers, going to track meets. Like, how did I get to the track meet from the hotel? Do you know the marketing? That's just like too damn easy. Like, hello. Uber gives out $4 billion for marketing. Do you know what that could do for athletes? All right. Okay. I'll give y'all another example. Do you know when you go places? Ooh, this is gold today, Jack. You know when y'all go places, any business, right? What I like to say, one of the most annoying things is, Molly Wood, what's up? One of the most annoying things is surveys and surveys. Damn near everywhere you go, what they always ask you at the end of it, can you take a survey? I don't take a survey. Anywhere you go, can you take a survey when you get done eating? Damn, it was all right. Check. And you pay a bill. Can you take a survey? You know why they do that? You know, I just told you Uber spends $4 billion on marketing. They also spend another $4 billion on just surveys. Why? Because the consumer opinion is extremely important. If you don't tell us what you don't like, we can't fix it to keep making money and keep making you happy. That is why everybody survey. And companies spend bread on that department. So what I'm getting at is this right here. Just a company like Uber has over $8 billion that they can just give away, but not a non-USA track and field athlete can touch that. Rule 40. Next question, please. Next question. When you get mad at me, you throw it out. You got no choice out here in America, Jack. These folks do not want you to eat at all. It is an amateur sport, and it's going to stay an amateur sport. Yeah. Now, I love America, Jack. Don't get it wrong. I love Team USOC. I said Team USOC. I don't know. I love Team USA. Little man, what to do? I love all them folks. It is what it is, though. Like, I ain't got no. It's business. It's business. It ain't that personal. I'm just telling these folks how business operates and what y'all not doing. I'm just telling y'all folks, like, hey, well, USOC, well, do all these folks mad? They mad because y'all hiding all the money and you won't let them make no money. Like, they asked me. I'm just telling you, they asked me. I'm telling the truth. It's right now. I told them they can really look it up too. Like, this money make no money. I think $0. Can't do nothing. They can't do nothing. Or could they? All right, y'all, I'm gonna let this business class, USOC class RaesTake be over with. Quick take after this part. Because of my time of doing everything I just explained to y'all, this allowed me to develop some thinking. There's so many ways to get around everything. Let's just say you take it back to like the game or whatever. Okay, if I want to get in the game, and this dude was saying, well, you can't make no money on my block, I can do one or two things. I can fight that dude for that block, which is dumb. Why'd you do that? Or there's a block over there. Yeah, anybody on that block? Anybody over there? Nope. I'm gonna go to this block. Why? I can make my money over here. I can build it up over here. I can build it up over here. Cool. I'm gonna fight you on that block. Cool. We doing the same thing though, right? Yeah. We both hustling? Yeah, okay. You had a block. I'm gonna go to the block. Now watch how my block boom though. Because it's all about me. That's what you're missing. It's A1 over here. Track is the same way. Do what you want to do. All right. That's y'all block. I tell you what, we got an exhibition block over here now. We race over here. Yeah, we race over here. Well, what you mean? Yes, this is what we started doing. We started going to the stadiums ourselves and saying, well, we got a sponsor who's gonna buy the stadium for the day. So no, Uber didn't give us no money. What Uber did was Uber rented out this high school stadium or whatever. Uber rented that out. They did that. And then Uber gave all of us money to run an exhibition race. So all of us just got a lot of money from Uber for just running this exhibition race. Cool. Oh, what's that we're doing that week? Oh, so what Uber did was, because we talked to Uber, right? So they actually bought stadiums across America for the next 2 months. Yeah, man, something about a marketing campaign that Uber want to do, man. These folks talking about, so they got to market their stuff, so they want to be able to put like Uber signs up around the stadium, and they want to put Uber t-shirts on the athletes. I don't know, man, but they told us if we did it, we ran these 10 meets, we'd get $1 million a piece. So we decided that we gonna do the exhibition races with Uber, and y'all can keep US track and field. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's a damn business. It's really that simple. It's so simple. That's why I be like, oh, y'all just gonna stay stuck. It's literally that simple. It's literally that simple. Y'all can keep USA Track and Field. That's y'all block. We not gonna disturb y'all block and how y'all make y'all money. Kudos to y'all. Uber. I got an idea. I need a new plug. Like, that's all it is. Like, that's all it is. Uber, I need a new plug. This is my Uber. If you set me up over here, I promise you we can boom over here. This what they messing up at Uber. They ain't taking care of their people. Them folks ain't paying. Man, you know they got them boys on the block all around there. And them folks, man, they on the one eating. You know that ain't gonna be right. You can't ever do that. Uber, we gonna spread the money. All right. I'm telling you, look, check it out. Uber, we're gonna take this $4 billion. You feel me? We're gonna flip that $4 billion. We're gonna put money in everybody's pockets, and we're gonna keep it circulating. Keep it circulating. Ain't nobody gonna be hurting. It's so easy. How y'all want me to do it? Want me to do business or street? It's so easy. It's so simple. It's like, just stop playing with them. I keep saying it all the time. Like, you know, it's they showing y'all the rules at that. Like, it's literally like Rule 40. You can research. You can read every. That's the crazy part about it. Everything they doing, they can do legally, and they have it in black and white. They can do it. So if you can see in black and white what they're doing and how you can't stop it, I don't go to the block. That's all it takes. That's it. Anyway, I got 6 minutes left in this class, this tutorial, and then, you know, we'll get back to track and field and all the fun stuff later on in the week. But I had to do this show for somebody. I like talking money, first of all. I don't know if y'all ever knew that, but if you talk to anybody that's really around me every day, they're gonna be like, boy, that boy don't stop talking about money. That's all you do. Hey, so how about my portfolio? All right, so check. My portfolio got, okay, so what NIO doing right now? I don't think I want to say that. How many shares I got? I got 1,000. I bought in when it was only $14. Yeah, the stock market done dropped. So it's at 34. Yeah, sell all them. Sell all them. Okay. That's what I do all day long. Like when I ain't talking to y'all, trust me, I am a business-minded buffoon. I don't do nothing but that. That's why I come to y'all. I having fun with y'all because it's my, like I said, my downtime. So, all right. I got 5 minutes and then I really got it. I was supposed to come home and do some work. So let's get to it. Oh, Jimmy Wayne, you want me to break down the USA one? Let's wait. I might do like a breakdown. You know what? I'm gonna do that over the weekend. Nah, that's a good idea. That's a great idea, actually. Since we ain't got nothing going on this weekend, over the weekend, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do breakdowns of the races that happen at USA and happen at Jamaica. Yep, because we ain't got nothing going on, and that'll give y'all something to watch. I'm gonna do that live, so they give y'all something to watch. We can do that. Ian, you better tell them. Shoot, man, I don't play about my money, man. Yeah, that's why me and Flow Track had to go damn to the court. Like, hey, you're not gonna stop, man. I just created a whole new revenue stream, Jack. This is a whole new revenue stream. I ain't gonna just get this up like that. You gotta go talk to my lawyer, man. Hey, so you were playing, Jack. I ain't got time for it. But Lori, get ready to buy that. I got my merch coming. Yeah, I'm gonna do the whole breakdown. Me and 200 and all that stuff. Yeah, that's the reason why long jump ain't great no more. They're playing basketball. The prediction show is on Monday. Maroon Child. This Monday coming up. Do not. When I say do not miss Monday's weekend wrap up because it's about everything going forward, baby. All the final predictions is coming in. Y'all know I'm gonna be right. Don't even worry about that. World should have been held in a major U.S. city. No, can't do that. Can't do it. It's impossible. You gotta follow the money at all times. Follow the money. Think about it, okay? Because we in business class today. It can't be anywhere but Oregon. Why? Who's funding it? Like who funds? All right, bro. I'm paying for that. You ain't gonna put that in nobody else's house. Yeah, I'm paying for that. You remember right here, Jack? That party going down right here. My truck. We going to party at my house. Well, I paid for it. What you talking about? Where the hell you think that USA Track and Field budget came from? That's me, Jack. I'm Phil Knight. That's my money y'all playing with. You're not moving it anywhere else. Oh, it's World Championship? Damn, I'm Phil Knight. It's going. Hold on 1 second. Hey, Jerry, what you got going on? Yeah. I know the Cowboys messed up again. So, how many people are? Oh, you already know. You can't hold them. Okay, bet. I feel nice. World champions in my stadium. Because you got to call Jerry first. You got to them billionaires got to talk first. He got to call Jerry first. But yeah, can't do it. Why? All the money coming from right there. Won't go nowhere else. There's a lot of places to where you could have put it at that would have been booming. I'm talking about. That's how you know they don't care. Okay. That's how you know they don't care. They put worlds in. They do USA the same way in Beaverton, Oregon. Could you imagine? Just imagine for 1 second. Just imagine for 1 second. And they marketed it right and they promoted it right. Could you imagine like world champs being like in Miami? Ooh, I'm talking about what a thing. I'm talking about jumping. Jump in. I'm talking about I'm chain, man. Imagine they put that thing somewhere like in Houston somewhere. Oh God. Golly. Can't put it in LA because LA too damn expensive. You can't have the real fun you want to have out there. But man, they put that thing somewhere else, Jack. Ooh, good night. Not gonna happen. Ooh, I just like, yeah, it goes out. Boy, if they put worlds in Miami, what if you just to say world championships in Miami, Florida? Oh Lord, I'm trying to coach. Let's get it, baby. Bro, worlds is in Miami, Jack. My MIAO. Rick Ross gonna be there, bro. Come on, what you talking about? You already know it. It's gonna go down at Club Leo, man. After parties at Leo, after the relay, I'm gonna go crazy. See, you can't get that type of emotion in Oregon. It's like you can't. It's like, shit. Like, damn, bro. Like, y'all gonna host it in America and all the places y'all could have hosted it in, you put it up there in the corner? You put it way up there in that cold ass, wet ass, nobody ass place? You gonna let the whole world finally come to America and you gonna put them in the corner? Hey, this all these people only chance to come to America, and you're gonna put them way up there in the corner, the same place you put them in every time they come to America. When they come over here, you can go to Oregon, and that's it, and get your ass back on a plane and go back to where you came from. You ain't gonna bounce around America. You ain't gonna see the pretty stuff. You going to Oregon, or you want to go somewhere? You going to Icon Stadium, and that ain't even in New York for real. What's going on, man? Like, yeah, like we go over there, man. We in London racing, man. We in Rome racing. You know what I'm saying? We in Athens racing. Come on, man. We in Madrid, Spain racing. Stockholm, Sweden, Amsterdam. They come to America, go to Eugene. Like, come on, Vegas? We can't have it in Vegas? Where else can it be in Vegas? Golly, it's crazy. I think about it, like, yeah, it is. Wow. Yeah. Well, JR, London is dead to y'all. But every time I done been to London, Jack, boy, that thing, boy, stop, be turned up. I be broken as I leave, though, but that town is dangerous. I never forget the first time I went to London. I went and bought me a hat. Called myself, you know, shoot. You know, I went and bought a little hat, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna go get me some styling on, a little Moschino hat, man. I paid $45 for it. And I was like, you know, ain't nothing. I just got money. And then after that, they was like, no, Ray, it's your first time in London, huh? Yeah. That ain't $45 for that hat. Huh? That's $100 hat. Where? What you mean $100 hat? What you mean? How? You good? Where is that? Now that's the exchange rate, Ray. Yeah, okay, I'm done with y'all. No more shopping that I ever do. And anytime I landed in London, I didn't give a okay, I'm on my head. Boy, I'll wait. I'll wait till I go somewhere else. I ain't shopping on your no more. Oh, wait. Hey, I'll take you to Mexico and Arizona. The U.S. is hosting the World Cup and the Olympics this decade. Well, shit, they ain't gonna put it nowhere we want to see. The Olympics, they might have to though. You can't put the Olympics you can't put the Olympics nowhere. You got to go back Atlanta, LA like that. They come over here to put the Olympics and talking about we going up there to Oregon. I'm gonna be like, bro, y'all on some y'all gotta stop that now. Y'all gotta stop that. Move it around. Ooh, Chi-Town be dope too. Boy, Chi-Town gonna be dope too. You know, Kanye come out to the little thing, you know, bring all the little, yeah, see? I need to run track and field. That's the problem, people. The problem is I need to be running track and field. I need to run the whole thing, not just America. I need to run the whole shebang called track and field. If I ran track and field, boy, that killed me. Boy, I'd be giving them folks money away to everybody. hey, first year track and field be over with. I don't kill the whole budget of every athlete. Last place, 100,000. Hey, what first place is? 2 million. $100,000 to get last, but the whole budget gone. First year, you better run while I'm president of the Iowa, whatever it is. You better run while I'm president. When they kick me out, all the money gone. 2020 in LA, I can take that. Ooh, the World Cup in Dallas? I was saying, okay. I ran that World Cup to D-Town, boy. Ooh, I go watch it. I like soccer. I don't like it like that, but I can watch it. I definitely watch it. 2028 is LA. I don't like LA. Let me say it right. LA, my second home. There's another thing. If you know anybody around me, they be like, what Ray second home is? LA. But he never lived there before. He don't know that. Shoot. I don't like LA for like going for the track meets and all that. When I go to LA, it's because I'm going to LA. I'm going I'm getting away. I'm not going to go work. I'm going to get away, Jack. Well, I mean, I do some work when I'm out there in LA, you know, 1-2 times been out there. But anyway, I don't want to have it in LA because LA, I want to party at the World Champs. I guess I'm retired. I don't know. Kenya would be a lit place. I've been in Kenya. That'd be lit. Man, Beyonce Stan, you say a lot of stupid stuff on here about old girl, and I ain't gonna lie, but today you spit the truth. You spit the truth. You spit nothing but the truth today. World should have been in Atlanta. World Champs would have been in Atlanta, Jack. I'd have been there. I promise you I'd have been there. Promise you I'd have been there. Promise. Eugene, I've been there so many times. Yeah, I'm gonna have to confess to y'all. This is probably sad because I wouldn't even have to pay to go to the World Championships if I wanted to go. I'm not trying to gloat or no shit like I swear to God, I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that. I don't even want to go to the World Champs because it's in Eugene, Oregon, to be honest with y'all. I'd much rather just sit right here and watch it and just open the trap house up for y'all. Like I don't really want to go. Is that sad? Is that sad? Like it is that sad considering like I can get the pass and everything to go in and I don't want to go at all. Anyway, that was that. Beyonce stand, I had to. I had to. Come on, man. Come on. Now you know I ride with you. You know I ride with you. You know how many times these folks don't try to have me kick you out of the family, and I be like, let my dog ride, man. Let my dog ride. You know what I'm saying? Let her make it. You know she let her make it. All right, she official. She be saying a whole lot of off the wall crazy shit, but let them make it. All right, let them make it. They good people. They just head over heels crazy about a crazy one, but my people, leave them alone. Seattle. Do you know Seattle has the highest suicide rate in America? I don't want to go there at all. That's the last place I want to go. Take me to Miami. I ain't never heard no bad stories. I ain't never heard nobody go to Miami and come back like, boy, it was horrible, man. I ain't never heard nobody live in Miami like, man, I just want to kill myself some days. It rains so much. I ain't never heard that. I don't want to go to Seattle. Don't want to go to Seattle. Bad pick. They put Starbucks was started in Seattle for a reason. But these folks stopped jumping out the building and trying to kill themselves from all the greatness and depression. They kept them hyper. Give them coffee. You don't want to go there. You don't want to go there at all. You don't go there at all. Pierre, South Dakota. You know, I'm not going to knock it. I ain't never even heard of it. So I ain't going to knock it. They might be going harder than Pierre. We don't even know nothing about it. I ain't even going to knock that little city. Whatever it is you just said. Hey, man, they say it's going to go what it is. It's going to be what it is up there. I ain't knew that place even existed. Yeah, man, that's why they depressed. All they do is rain in Seattle. I got to go there. Now, see, check it now. New Mexico. I don't know how we got on this, but anyway, New Mexico ain't a bad spot. At nighttime, New Mexico is beautiful because you can see all the stars and all that stuff. So, New Mexico, and it's gonna be hot. You gonna get some fast times in New Mexico. I ain't gonna lie, you gonna get that. You're gonna definitely get that. Jalen Slade, what's going on, brother? Nice to see you again. Austin, no, man, hell no. Nah, not for worlds. You can only go to 6th Street 2 times. After that, it's over with. Ain't nowhere else to go. Like, yeah, Texas Relays is perfect because it's only 6th Street. If you're there longer than that, you're gonna realize ain't nothing in Austin. Nope, we can't go there. Can't go there at all. Miramar, hell no, that's Orlando, man. It's you don't go Miramar. We talking about party places, people. What the crowd gonna come out at? What the celebrities gonna be there? What everybody like Snoop Dogg gonna be like? Oh, I'm gonna go to the track meet, bro. Sure, man, I'm going down the street. You know what I'm saying? Like Eric's saying, what strip clubs gonna be at after these folks done running? And I ain't saying strip clubs be derogatory like that. Men and women both go to strip club nowadays. It's a new day. Let these people live. They live. That's what I did. That's what I actually did. I did that a lot. Anyway. Got my boy Jaden in there. Puerto Rico, nah. Puerto Rico don't like us. Just getting closer that much. So I don't want to do Puerto Rico. I don't want to go to Puerto Rico. Been there, done that, tried that. They don't like us. Don't want to go back. Miramar is 30 miles from Miramar, 30 miles from Miami. I ain't know Miramar that close. I thought Miramar was closer to Orlando. I didn't know. I didn't. Chibi Wayne, appreciate that. I didn't know that Miramar was that close. I really didn't. I had no clue. Yeah. Oh, shout out to my boy Jalen, man. He one of the official beginning raise takers, man. He'll be back when it's his time. He'll be out there. Excuse me. Atlanta, Capital News. Charlotte. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, they don't like us. Look here, y'all. I'll be honest with y'all. I'm from Opelika, Alabama. It only take me but a good 10 minutes for me to know if you like me or not. And I already know. It don't take me but 10 minutes to know if you like me because of this or you don't, Jack. I can tell you that now. When I was in Puerto Rico, love them folks now, but it didn't take me long to realize that I don't think y'all really want me here. I'm gonna chill out and I'm gonna get on the plane and go on back. Vegas would be off the chain. I think if we had world champs, I'm gonna end it with this because I do gotta get back to work. I like how we got our topic and we ended it with this. I think if we had it at world champs, everybody would run fast. I mean, we had world champs in Vegas, everybody would run fast. Because the people who are in charge, and I use the word in charge, okay? The people who are in charge would spend most of all their time gambling away the money they don't give to the athletes, no way. So the athletes would be able to go out there and just have a fresh frame of mind because all the people with the money will be at the crap tables. So athletes could actually probably just focus. I don't know. I know it's time for me because I got the naked spam coming in. I gotta find out. Hey, can we find out why my thing be getting spammed? See, YouTube and everybody come in for everything, but when these people be in my chat room with all this spamming kitty stuff, they don't do nothing to stop that, but want to come stop everything else. Boy, I'm about to see. This is why I create my own stuff. I'm about to create my own YouTube. I can't do that, huh? Okay, yeah, I can't do that. Never mind. My bad. I can't do that. Yeah, I blocked them. I keep blocking them. I block them like every day. Like they come every day. I try to block them, and it don't work. I don't know what be going on, but it just don't work. See, hold on, motion sickness, because you touching something right there. You touched the nerve right there, because I was at Berlin for World Champs. You know, that's the World Champs that's the one I actually ran 100 in Berlin. I don't know about going back to Berlin because we had a huge fight. Now, I ain't gonna call out a whole bunch of athlete names, but we had a huge fight with some Berlinish people, and some athletes actually went to Berlinish jail when we was there. So, yeah, let's not do that one again. Let's not go back. Let's not do that. Let's not go back to Berlin. It's a good fight though, but let's not go to Berlin. And we didn't even do nothing. The little folk came mess with us, just because they were doing and stuff like that. But anyway, that was crazy night. That was crazy. Damn, we really got to fight in Berlin. Anyway, all right, y'all. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna y'all an hour and 13 minutes. We ain't supposed to be here. So I'm gonna go. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here and hearing me express and explain and give this class real fast. This RaesTake quick class on some things that's, And you wanna know what's crazy though? When I talk about this stuff, here's the beautiful part about it. I'm being honest with y'all. When I talk about this stuff like the USOC and all this, the information that I be getting is weird because it comes from the people that actually work there or have some cahoots with it. So understand that there are people, there's a lot of people on the inside, a lot of people on the inside at USA Track and Field, USOC, who actually want shit to change. I'm talking about people that used to work there, that's there now, that working there. Trust me, a lot of information I be getting because they be wanting me to explain stuff like Rule 40 a little better so people can get it, so athletes can also get it. So there you have it. So I did the show. I did the show because I'm your outlet, and people know I don't give a damn. So I'm gonna say it how I want to say it and explain it the way it needs to be explained. Love y'all. I see y'all in a few days unless something spectacular happens. Bye.